Hello guys, this is Rachel from 3rd CSE, and today I'm going to be explaining my 10th exercise in Unix and Linux lab. My 10th exercise is inter-process communication for socket programming, using socket programming. So this is the server side code which I have here. I'll explain what this code. These are the header files, and then we have to define the socket as an echo socket. So wherever this comes, echo socket is a function that will be displayed. So whatever is in the socket will get displayed. So first, initially I have to create initialize the address, the local and the remote address, and also the integer values, and then buffer value, and then yes, we are going to create a socket where yes is equal to socket, and we have to create a socket yes here. So this is a local sum family which is assigned as AF Unix. So first, initially using string copy, we are just going to copy the details which are there in the local sum part to that of the socket, and the length we are going to calculate is going to be done by string length system call, and also we will add the size of the local sum family, and then while binding we have to bind yes and also the local address, and then so this is the server side. So whatever is printed in the client side will be echoed in the server side. So we have to the listening is for printing the content from the client side to the server side. What happens is like we have to wait for the connection, and then when the connection is obtained, then we have to retrieve the value from the client side and we have to display the value. So this is the code for displaying the value. So wherever sock is there, as we have defined it, it will echo the socket. So whatever code is there in the socket, it will be echoed. So this is for my server side of the code, and this is going to be the client side programming. So in client side programming, what happens is like the same initialization of header files, and here also the sock is going to we are going to define sock as echo socket, and then here again we are going to initialize the value and create another socket program, socket code, and then there we use local. Here we're going to use the remote value. So again we have to string copy the socket value into the remote value. So basically after we calculate the length, it will display the message saying it is trying to connect. So now the user will be asked to enter the string which has to be displayed, which has to be echoed in the server side. So that string is got, and that string will be received in a buffer, and we just have to echo the buffer, like value whatever is in the buffer. So this is the code, and let me show you how this code is going to work. First I'll have to run the server side. Let me run the server side. So this is a C programming. So as you can see here, it will wait for the connection. So once the server side is run, I am going to my client side, and there I am going to run the client side and enter the value that has to be displayed in the server side. So now I'll enter the string which has to be displayed that is echoed. So as you can see here, when I run the server side of my code, here I have run the server side of my code, and then it is waiting for the connection. So immediately I run the client side, and when I enter the string as hello, the value of the displayed string is going to be echoed as hello. So this is how my socket programming works, and this is it for my 10th exercise in Unix lab. So thank you for watching.